In the previous video, I said that if you have something like a bracket b plus c, well, that's the same as saying a times b, and then you get a times c, okay, plus a times c. So if you have something like 3, let's say 3, let's say x plus 5. Well, you would do this. Get 3 times x, which is 3x, okay? And then 3 times 5, which is plus 15, okay? If you have something like, let's say 8, sorry, if you have something like 8, 2x plus 3, well, just get this times this. So that this would be 16x. Remember, well, when they're times, they're all 8 times 2x. Basically, they're all merged with what you've got here is 8 times 2 times x. So let's just get 8 times 2, which is 16, and then stick it with the x. So basically 16x, okay, and then 8 times 3, which is 24, okay. So if you have something like let's say 4x minus 3, well, get this times this, which is 4x, and then because you've got a minus here, well basically it's 4 times minus 3, which is minus 12, okay. Yeah, if someone gives you something like you know, quite a while ago, I gave you something like this: 2x squared, let's say y times 3x to the power 5, y to the power 3. Well, here, basically, they're all multiplying with each other, and then you've got another multiplying here. So basically, they're going to merge together. So this is your Liga here, and this is your Ellie graph here. So you're merging the two, so that they come together to create a new entity. Remember this? It's quite a while back now. So basically, 2 times 3 is 6, and then you've got x squared times x to the power 5. So x squared is this, x times x, and then you've got to times it with x to the power 5. So x by itself 5 times. Basically, that's x to the power 7. X to the power 7. And then you've got y, just one y here, times y. That's 4y. So basically, y to the power 4. Okay. If you don't understand this, go back to the previous videos. So now we can use the same thing here. If someone gives you something like this, y to the power 3 bracket, let's say 4x to the power 5 y squared plus 2 x to the power of 7 y to the power of 5, say. Okay, well, who cares? You just get this times this. So basically 3 times 4 is 12, and then this x times with the x, so that becomes x to the power 7, and then the y with the y, that would be y to the power of 5, okay. And now you've got to, but basically now you've got to do this thing times with this thing here. So we are getting this times with this now, okay. Because so now 3 times with the 2, so that would be 6. And then the x merged with the x over here, so that would be x to the power of 9, and then the y here merged with this y here, so that would be y to the power of 8. Okay, so let me give you a few more examples. So x squared, let's say 2x y plus 3, y always 3, okay, x squared y to the power 5. Okay, so now you just get this times this. That would be well, 3 times 2, that would be 6. The x times with each other, remember there's only one x here, okay? So you got x squared, which is xx, and then you've got to times with x. So that's x to the power of 3, okay? And then you've got the y. Well, there's no y here, there's one y here, so just merge it along here. So now we've got to do this times with this, okay? So 3 times 3 is 9, and then you've got x squared times with x squared over here. So that would be x to the power of 4, and then there's no y here, there's 5x to the power of 5 here. So it's just, sorry, yeah, basically it becomes this, okay? Let me give you another quick example. No more 3, sorry. 2 x plus 5, okay? So basically this times this, which is 2x, and then get this times this, which is plus 10. And if you have something like 7x minus 2, well, this times this, which is 7x, and then this times this, well, you got a minus there, so it's minus 14, okay? And the last one, let's say 4x squared y to the power of 3, z to the power of 4, okay, times 2x squared y to the power of 7, sorry, hang on, plus 3x y z. Okay, so basically just get this times with this, so that would become, well, 4 times 2 is 8. Look at the x here, so that's x to the power of 4. Look at the y here, so that would be y to the power of 10. Look at the z, well, there's no z over here, so it's just z to the power of 4. Okay, now you would do this times with this thing here. So 4 times 3, which is 12, and then look at the x here, look at the x here. Well, remember there's only one x here, so that will be x to the power of 3. Y, look at the y over here, so that'd be y to the power of 4. Look at the z, so that'd be z to the power of 5. Okay?